Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Charlie's Picks mod testing facility. Yeah, I know, Brawn home. Good fun. Right, today I'll bring you something nice, a nice tractor, and it's this. Yeah, it's only one, but there's like different tyres and that, so we'll come to that in a moment. The Deutz Fahr Warrior. The code on it is a Deutz Fahr 7250TTV Warrior 4.1. This is version 4.1. Really nice looking tractor to look at. Personally, I can't see any faults with it looking at it wise. There are different combinations you can do with it from this side, and yeah, it's really nice. So without further ado, I think we'll take it to the shop first, and then we'll go through the usual formalities of showing you all the little gubbins and such like. So if you go into your mods folder, into tractors, and it will be pretty much down the end probably, but this is the one we're looking at, the Deutz Fahr 7250 TTV Warrior. It's 240,000 to buy at 220 per day, a max power of 193 kilowatts. That's 263 HP. Usage Deutz Fahr TTV 7250 Warrior motor Deutz TCD 6.1 L06V 4V Tier 4i max power boost 263. So very kind of a lot of information with it. So if we take a wander, I take the one on the end. Right. Let's hop on in. Now as you can see, you got animation. Nice. You see everything moves and such like. You got the animation of the arm, which seems to be coming in quite a lot lately, which I do like. Lots of switches and detail is good. I wouldn't say it's excellent. You can see it's, if I use that, it's very like rough around the edges, so it doesn't get a full appraisal off me. Sort of, it's to be completed, I would have thought. Ooh, I left my light on. Never mind. So yeah, let's go through it. It's put the hub back up so we can see what we're doing. So you'll notice there's a lot of different switches, and there is IC. I'm not going to lie, there is IC, as you can see, because I left the light on. So if you hit your space bar, or if you've got set for something else. Now when I click an item, I will go quiet for a moment, because there are sound effects to most of these items. So for instance, the steering wheel. Has a nice little click to it. And, you know, I'm pressing buttons and I'm not getting anywhere. Right. I think if I remember right, I can use my joystick while IC's on. So here we go. So there are stuff like the doors, as you saw, they all open nice and wide, with the lights working as well. We'll stay at the top for the moment. You've got, there you go. Everything has a sound effect to it. And I will give the modder his due, he has thought of most things. And they do work. You know, everything seems to work at the moment. Switch your track off. Switch it back on. That button there we'll come to in a moment, because that does quite a funky thing on it. Open another door. Here we've got your warning signs. Now, I know I haven't finished. Let's do the back one. There are other things I need to do as well. But ready? Something you guys will kind of come aware with the stuff with struts on it. If you've got it louder on your headsets, or it's probably best to hear it through a headset. If you've got it a bit louder than normal, you'll hear the struts. But unfortunately, because it's all one noise for me, it's under one file, I can't really have it that loud for you. We've done the warning signs. Now this is a neat little trick. This one here, if I can get the timing right, it'd be pretty cool. So I'm going to click it really quick and spin you around really quick so you can see what this does, because we've got to go outside for this. Okay. There you are. Opens and closes your front hydraulics, so it folds it away. I like that. That's a nice little touch. So let's get the old girl up and running. Now I'm going to switch this on twice and off twice, because outside starting is different to inside starting slightly. So I want you to just experience both sides of it. So if we start with the outside starting first. Nice whistle. I really like, and this is what I like about Deutz Fahr, I must admit, is that engine note. So switch it all back off. Now if we switch the lights off a moment, because the dash actually does illuminate. If you look in the middle where the dials are, and as I press it, you'll hear different notes as well for when you're inside. So here we go. So yeah, it's a lot quieter inside the vehicle. So let's go back to the IC, because there is quite a bit more to go. So back to IC, you've got all your different screens. Literally, there's a lot of screens. Each individual one beeps every time we click it. It is absolutely mad. All these work here. I haven't really played with this side of it. So they're pretty cool. Now, you'll remember I mentioned about this button here. There we go. It hides the air button system. So if we pop out, you can see you now have the straps for the airlines. I personally don't like them on, but that's my personal preference. So I hear you say, well, is that it? Nah, I'm afraid not. There's more. If we bring up the other hub, there's even more. You can activate and deactivate cabin suspension on 6. That's on the top run above your letters. Then on your keypad, 9 is to add weights inside the wheels. And then 8 changes what wheels you have. Now mine are pretty dirty on this one, so if we just quickly jump out into this one, I'll leave the tyres on so you can just see the pressures on. There you are. You got your 3 different tyres. There's Michelin, Continental and Goodyear is what they put on it. Go back to the old rocker. Yes, and you've just seen it. If you look at up on the panel, it says C. Oh yes, we have passenger mod. This is built in to it. So if you're running multiplayer, it's an ideal ideal mod to have, really. Yes, there's another fault. You can't see out the mirrors if you're in passenger. If we press E and go across, yeah, they do work when you're in with the driver. So I think, me personally, I would have a look and see if it's possible to have them on, but that way it can add a little added bonus to your videos, so, or your gameplay. So what we'll do is we'll take it on for a spin, take it for a speed test, let you hear her running, and then call it a day. But let's have a run. There are 2 engine notes which I really like. It's about 38 miles an hour's top speed. There you go, different sounds inside the cab, outside the cab. She slides a bit on the front, but otherwise I saw she likes handling. Yeah, she's got a bit of an understeer problem, but otherwise she's pretty good. Holds the road quite well. The hand does my head in when you're moving the steering wheel too much. But nice little textures, like you'll notice the tree, the air freshener tree, that's moving. Slam on the brakes and it slowly moves forward. It could do with it being a bit quicker, but I'm just being picky now. So yes, this has been the Deutz Fahr 720, sorry, no, wrong one, 7250. That's the Deutz Fahr 7250 TTV Warrior. Yes, it's not 100% perfect, but it's not bad neither. This is a very, very, very good specimen of mod, but it still has its flaws. But if you can look past the flaws, then this is the tractor for you. I don't think there's any more. No, there isn't. Some mods have started making mirrors move and funky stuff like that. So that's been the Deutz Fahr. Warrior. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this mod. I've certainly enjoyed bringing you this mod because it's one of my favourite manufacturers. So, if you have enjoyed this mod, please rate, comment and subscribe for more. And I shall see you very soon. Until next time guys, ciao for now.